Meghan and Harry vs. BBC, battle for filming rights of the coronation. The Netflix team led by Meg is prevented from entering the Abbey due to restrictions imposed by the BBC CEO regarding filming rights at the coronation. Hello, noble subjects and curious people from all over the world. If you're fascinated by royalty and want to stay up to date with the latest news and gossip, this is the right channel for you. So, subscribe now to not miss any episode and stay up to date with everything that's happening in the world of royalty. With the imminent release of a second memoir and a new season of their Netflix show, Meghan and Harry are viewed with skepticism by royal fans regarding their intention to bring the Netflix camera team to the coronation ceremony. Royal commentator Natalie Oliveri released her opinion to the Daily Express that it is highly likely that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be accompanied by a production team for the celebration in England, especially because no restrictions have been imposed on what they can or cannot film during this visit. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are facing a delicate situation regarding coverage of the coronation ceremony at Westminster Abbey. The British royal family has adopted a strategy that may affect the Netflix production team, which has plans to document the event. The BBC has been chosen to control all filming rights at the coronation, which means that all other sources of images and videos will be blocked to prevent leaks and ensure copyright protection. This strict restriction will mainly affect press cameras, which will be limited for security, logistical, and overall historical nature of Westminster Abbey reasons. As a result, only BBC cameras will be allowed to film inside the Abbey, and perhaps some others may be positioned outside. The Netflix team may therefore have difficulty capturing exclusive footage of the event and will have to rely on licenses provided by the BBC for other news agencies. The Sussexes are planning a new season of a Netflix TV show and a second memoir, which will be released in late 2023 or early 2024. Royal fans are eager to see the royal couple again, but are skeptical about whether or not the Netflix camera crew will be able to cover the coronation ceremony. According to royal commentator Natalie Oliveri, it is highly likely that the Sussexes will bring a production team with them to England for the upcoming celebration. However, for this visit, they will not have any restrictions imposed by the royal family on what they can or cannot film. Coverage of the coronation involves a strict set of rules and protocols that are being implemented to ensure that the ceremony is treated with the proper respect and reverence. This means that only accredited and legitimate news organizations will have access to permitted areas, and paparazzi photos will not be allowed. Press cameras will be limited for security, logistical, and historic preservation reasons of Westminster Abbey. This means that it is highly likely that only the cameras of the BBC will have access inside the Abbey, perhaps with a few others authorized outside. Once inside the Abbey, the filming team will likely be seated far away from the main royal family, which means that cameras will not be on them all the time. The organizers are likely to tell the Netflix production team members that they will be in the procession with the royals, working according to their position in the hierarchy, or they may stay at the palace. This is something that is clearly being taken into account by the planners of the coronation, and may affect Netflix's coverage of the event. According to the available information, there is a change in the way the coronation will be held compared to the previous Jubilee. There will be no separate cars for the nobility, as this event is highly choreographed and involves a series of protocols to be followed. Additionally, there seems to be some discontent with recent actions by members of the royal family, such as Henry and Andrew, which has led to the agenda of a second reading of a bill that would allow the monarch and/or parliament to strip any noble title. Apparently, only the working royals will have coronation roles and be in the procession and have placement on the balcony. The coronation is a highly exclusive and restricted event, and authorities seem to be taking measures to maintain the security and integrity of the event. Attention will certainly be focused on the king and queen consort, who will assume prominent roles in the ceremony. During the coronation ceremony, the Prince of Wales will have the important responsibility of swearing allegiance to his father George, who will have a similar role. The cameras will be fixed on Kate, the future queen consort, and the children of Wales, who are the heirs apparent to the throne. It is crucial that those filming the ceremony keep their focus on these members of the royal family and avoid including Andrew, Beatrice, Eugenie, Ginger, and Nutmeg, as this could negatively affect their future careers. The text suggests that the coronation concert on Sunday is a kind of treat for the public, and not as important as the coronation event itself. However, if you are a savvy artist, you would want to participate in such a rare event. On the other hand, the coronation itself is the main and most significant part of the event. On Monday, there will be a big lunch and volunteering, which is appreciated by the author of the text and is characteristic of Prince Charles. The text expresses the hope that the problematic couple will not participate in the coronation and that the media's attention will remain focused on the appropriate royal members. The author mentions that there are several issues arising regarding Ginger Ravik, such as the possibility of his visa being denied and that he is not receiving any special privileges. The author suggests that Ginger Ravik may end up giving up. Did you like the video? Leave a like, and if you don't want to miss any royal news, subscribe now, and you will also be helping me a lot. Thank you, until next time.